Now see the month of September, the first time I'm at a Casape if you come here and pay.
Sir.
Yeah, if you don't know the buyer, it is it's a very good advice. Just that in my thing. Now what can't send be a and quality so nonka.
Na kwa we jaro.
Nkwa say yan ye can because you do crossroads of our life. And he Mr. Mo said, "Dia wa kan mumi en bon ho ban." Enya sa de a de ombeya no ne rebe ho.
I see.
Say papa yi a de nko yi ompe kanchime wo bi no fambo an ho no. Empanyfo kasa.
Oh, kanchima so anko onko menye so nko betra ba o.
Oh, bebre no. Kanchima no wo ho ba ye omo chiro de ba. You see the issue of marriage.
Yeah.
Very dangerous to society. And kremofo almost some no men can but I about coming who say they saw a lot of things the Christian community have not seen.
Yeah.
So are you aware that the Muslim religion one power in our legislature because they involve their practice, their understanding into law.
Yeah.
And two way, Mr. Speaker, so called nom a cool nasi and net, Sisi Adam Yakumunia, my friend Yamia, Oma Kremudin, who it means you will be somebody, and I'm running you too.
Yeah.
Because in the law. So, I mean, let anybody let an home come, but my mama won't share, and I come and I say, my mamma, I want to say, how far is your man in black? And lucky enough, the product has been launched on the 8th of October. We know that date we were about too earlier.
Yeah.
Audio digital, but some do adwa. So, I mean, your experience with the drug and everything is very, very important to all of us because. And I know you are very religious with the taking of the drug. Thank you very much. Why are there pa? Why are there pa?
In fact, said you be a mirror infinity. As I say, me carry him.
Oh, a smartwatch. On the 8th, are you aware there's a software that is in America now in Ghana? Does everything for you and gives you the reminders.
Oh, okay.
And you can get your own health status on a screen like this.
On the screen like this, I see. And
you can, so it means that you can carry your health status, your BP range, the way your sugar range, everything from Ghana to US for them to take care of you. And it's a simple software.
Wow.
So on the 8th launching IAN, we are launching the drug and also launching men health.
Okay.
Men health immediately. And I mean, I like your religious way of taking the drug.
Yeah.
Charlie.
You're not joking, no.
Unfortunately for us.
Said you what kind one when you uncle one.
Bema when him begu ase na bema nim gu ase na nti so be nim gu ase me carry be a chance bema nim gu ase nti so be nim gu ase o very very painful say when him begu ase nti me bom nyina kokoso obi ammo de ba ne nsanka afromas plus ni bi me srew obi ambo no obi bisa akola ketu bi fa na me say wakola ne wan after 18 you be, because prostrate doesn't come one day. It doesn't come one day. So it's building up. So on the 8th of October, our under bridge is open to all of us. Let's come and learn. Let's come. We are praying that our special guest of honor will not be carried away from the country. He's the Minister of State, and then Honorable Julius Debra, and then the most of the MPs who are on recess. We are playing host that they should all join us to launch this thing for men. Okay. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you, and make the noise for us, please, of course, because it is ours. A baby pageant tanka, you be this a year bianca, you be this and it will be a doing. You say kromo de kroma yedin na se na kroma yedin na say ye nyaje but ye bunsu yef em say se ade ye wie na na hima eye na eye kase da ye ni so eye lumba ye me boa exactly na me mpese abusua panyin ebe se lumba ye mon ka kire ne mame ese se wonya mmere acha ese odi yie tu yie
osiesie bibia aka
ese kurayo enkomo aba ayeti se ntokwa odobroni any sewa enkomo yi oma etu nkotwe de twere okay is that Mr. Speaker oh here so besi nkonya o adentia is that say lumba anya awade dodo no ya awade baako sebio ni bobre ni baby ote no akọwo won nchen odobro ni oni ni awo meboa sewa eye ne yire awade gya ya mba mbremo awade gya ya mba efia wa de yamba enti nya afi ne ebesi nkonua asere se wa se yeserew asomdwe enti ma odobro ni nso nye kuna ni bi amamre kwan so na nye uni obi wo nye kuna na mo anko se abayo ne bobre ene ne daache enti abayo ne busuafo ntie se no matter what the family will say, once Lumba never paid the bride price of their daughter, they should not agree that they will allow their daughter who gave birth to come and perform widow rights, because ehun sunsun so ho e wo sunsun mu wiase mu mo amoye na enya hwe eye hwe o yenye mamre mu ene ya mane mu no ehun sunsun so de ohun na ne o. Spiritual things are not seen immediately. It comes after over children and children. And only Lumba woma yen pese sunsun boni bi ba no so na affecting kwala no enti abusan panyin na na hima ye ba pa eye kase wo kroi mo man no nyina beta achi Lumba esu sen that the kedi eye Lumba de no na yen pe me no me to me there be, let it go straight, and the straight is that yen kan okre then e ko sewa owo Germany ono e na yire mo man nye okuna no na bibia nkotwere ba atwere e ma dodo nyina mo di Lumba wo yesre mo mbra wo a wo bi bra se de yenye eyie no fa nkola ne bra ne ma omonya omo papa nsam nhira taboda ho no ansana ya ye na wie mentwen ye wie na mene wo ba na ansana me friends me America na ansana mo kan jamfo me nya gogodo nsam ne ba akola na mene wo mo hwa sene ba pa mo akola na ne Lumba nyina epe me se wo bra yen ka so bi o afa oda obi ono wo ba. My former union said, I've slept with him before, so me too, what should I do? Don't ask me those questions. We are talking about who have legitimacy.
And Crawford was only not denting.
I don't know what TikTok said. Now, one we are see a Becca Sank in ye. You see, now Becca sign in ye. Beman can't want to see the Beman Yajuma. No, what TikTok how? Was it one to see Lumba Beman Yajuma?
Not just what could here.
So I used to the Nano, they come to Casa. But you be a year, we don't want any shame and disgrace, Miss Remo. Martin say more than two should be swabba, and no some money in Koye, na yenyeska kakra, as a Lumba man, of 11 meboa. So far, we've known only 11. And the money 11 so far. So far, here I say we know only 11. Okay. Yet to come. But he's a giant that should produce more children than 11. Okay. Some of us, we have disgraced God, but we'll change the status quo. I see. I know we'll change it. We'll change it. We'll change. So me that's it. Me say somebody call a story no so. The first question is, yes, why do we put people in prison and feed them every day?
Why do we keep people in prison
and feed them
every day?
Yes.
Your freedom will be curtailed based on the circumstance. A bonibi awakoye wa offend them rano and all of that. That is the point where our freedom will be curtailed. Other than that, I don't see why as I say a curtail freedom.
So why are husbands kept and wives are feeding them?
Husbands are kept in prison.
We are in prison, wives are feeding us.
I didn't hear.
The constant thing they do for us is to feed us. What's the difference between us and the prisoners? Come to think of it. Think deep. I know you're deep thinking.
No, it's your part.
The difference between a husband that is being fed constantly 3 square meals, your whereabouts is being monitored, as compared to a prisoner in Nsempa. What's the difference?
For her now, and I didn't hear the what you say. Okay, oh yeah, day.
So what's the difference?
About Ben and chatting.
What's the difference?
Okay, and no friend in prison.
We are in prison, and the funny thing is that we've allowed them to quietly enter into our space with illegalities and made them legal for them. Okay. By giving rights to them. When our fathers were screaming on their wives, Tenasi, Yetibejama, Bema Kasa, Oban Kasa, you see human rights. Yeah. And we gave opportunity for women to start talking. And today, we've lost all our men. So that the agenda of women marrying women will come on. But we swear it will never happen. Mr. Speaker, very soon if we don't take care, men will hold placards on our streets seeking for their rights, whilst the world belongs to men. Men, let's rise up. We're not saying abuse, because you see, women have more power to talk in marriage than men. Yeah. And that's why you're talking about consent today. Our laws that we use in marriage legally has given women too much power than men in marriage. What a woman can do to you, when you do say, you are arrested. When she does, and you report, they say, "Na won't so." Oba. Oba. Yet say Oba, waware no was few echi akosi dan na mra mu no nso wo right say okoji portion a obiti o say counselor medi hu ya wo na oyire efie na mate say oni na etwe ho na na so our life are in danger and we will not allow it to fly until it gets to the last point. We will start now. It's not about a fight, but it's about reducing some of the unwanted rights that we are opening up legally for women. It's destroying them because no man, what women can do, no man can do and do it better. But they are claiming that what men can do, they can do and do better. It's a statement. It's not a fact. But there's nothing we can do that they can do better. As I'm sitting, there's a posture of my sitting that a woman doesn't care because she doesn't carry a male organ. The male organ must be used in sitting well. Well, where a scrotum is, one trans year trans so, and just a tramp pocket. A technique that they turn. Or about we translate have Felicia Tranco, you want transit bam. As on BB no better so. But what trans one tree, I trans one there. It will see what we can do, you can do better. Yambema carrying around crack a serious thing, my me that say. Etianko, and come on in the day.
And come on in this was in a year in that. Na idea a hanopa.
And no matter
So
I don't know who can. Maybe I don't know. But if you gather 10 men and add me to it, 10 men, you can get 8 of us who subtly have wives whose attitude and behaviors make us feel one, either they are tired, we are worrying them, or it is not important to make love every day. Number 2, the marriage institution itself reduces sexual intercourse. I repeat, marriage reduces sexual intercourse.
Okay.
To make sure that you have enough and more sexual intercourse, don't marry. As a man and as a woman,
enough sexual intercourse.
don't marry as a man and as a woman. Point 3, if you want to have enough sexual intercourse as a married person, marry more than one woman.
I see.
So in some way I make an end to assume ayo ebufuo is as oba na mpɛ de make no pese menko minya inko memfa pese menko twi kasa wo
me pese menko minya
me pese menko minya ɛno ne ya emma adwen ɛwa wade mu enkanka ɛne ya prema se sia no ɔma bɛyɛ ne mmra ama ɔmo si ɔmo mmrɛ ba yɛn ne yɛden yɛbrɛ eti so bɛma de ne ho kafo te na ne yiri titiru wiu ne ho efi empam agro ho ɔma ne ho kwan so ne nda ɔmpɛ wiye basa na wade tie. I can't hide the truth. This is how marriage is. And the worst of it is when the marriage starts and there are no childbirth coming. That you might have a timetable for nocturnal activities with a title that you go closer to your wife and your wife will tell you straight ahead, I hope this one will make a baby. Yes, that's a big insult. I'm telling you, it's a big insult. Look, you hear women saying openly that me, I've been married for 20 years. I can't remember the last time I invited my husband to come and let's make love. Go on the street and check. They feel they should not. They feel it's demeaning. They feel it's insulting for them to even play the role in their request for the act that is keeping both of us. But when they were not married, which we cannot compare the married to the unmarried.
Yeah.
When they were not wives and they were women, the chemistry in them works. Right now, most wives have lost their libido.
I didn't hear about
because they don't care about love making in the house. There are men who really wants to make love with their wives, and the wife reminds them of the feast of the children. When are we moving from this house? I am tired of the walls in this house. I am tired of having one toilet in this house. There are times I want to go and eat myself and the children are in the washroom. So I'm tired. We have become bigger than this house. And we're not talking about a chairman in the hall. We are not talking about a single room where their parents live for 35 years with them alone.
Yeah.
We are talking about an advanced man at least renting a chamber in the hall, mistakenly with a toilet inside. We were growing up far back in 1980s. We didn't even have toilets inside the house. It was outside the house. None of our fathers made love to our mothers and they requested to go and bath because the bathroom is outside. I'm telling you. The bathroom is outside the where we sleep. But in a kind dispensation, you feel so disgusting that you have a good nocturnal activity with your spouse. And your wife precisely. And the next request is, I want to go and use the bathroom. So if you don't have a bathroom within, then you become a useless man. So you see, a man asking, what is it that has stopped me? What is preventing me? Why is my wife acting like this when it comes to love making? My brother, stop complaining. I repeat, stop complaining. Because you see, you will complain and start speaking on your lips as you drive. I'm telling you. I don't know how many men are listening to me. Maybe Obi Janke be lines. Say, Nana Kwame can say you. Say, your body. I don't know who can work as a man from home coming. The whole Anajudi na. And then you say, where Jimmy, Sebu, Manima. But answer na bear my besi adwin po. So then who can who can forward them. Now, what I adwin po be a wesi.
Yeah.
But Ube do fear near catch say, well, if you know this is what you want to do, put me in the mood from morning. I mean, you ask yourself, what do you call put me in the mood from morning? Mr. Speaker,
boosting the immune system.
No, from morning, put me in the mood for what?
Start talking about it. Do the needful. The whole children know I mean, do something that is exciting for her, the lady, to respond.
Mr. Speaker, that is why you send a message and they come back late at 7 p.m. and say, I didn't even see the message. I was so busy in the office. That's a big insult. So if you are trying to create a mood, so you send a message, how is work? They don't even go to do blue tick. And those who have deactivated their blue tick read. Yeah. They read and they look at you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, we are talking about husbands who are in marriages that when you see your wife's phone call, it's either there's something happening in the house. If she's driving, either the police have arrested her, somebody have crashed her car. So when you see your wife's phone call, there's nothing like I miss you coming into your ears. I don't know how many of you are enjoying that. And it's not that our wives are not romantic, because they waste our data to watch romantic movies, which in a nutshell, we are hoping that it should shaping their mentality on what lovemaking is. But the laws of the country, we have no law to make a woman romantic, but we have laws to make a woman suffocate a husband. So if you ask me that question, say if you are with a wife, not a woman, and your wife is denying you, can you imagine that a man told me her first daughter is about 46. He says, my wife stopped me from making love with her for 22 years now.
Wow.
Neba kane at the 47 years. Omo last born at the 33. Wawale. Papa ne catch them say, ne yire no for 22 years now. Omo fa ne ho kan no.
Adentia.
Na asivia den am so da. Aden. O see mini obaby ekodae 22 years ago. Na me catch us fitifitase no bra me bra na me ne da. Enti obeye ne sa no na ati se bia me call nche no oteatea me. Na me so mi tena me baby din. Eno so do pen of frɛ anye so frɛ nso ye de teatea wo. Na me say da how? O say o. Say you say bi mani wa bedi a. Anadwi sa won dan fofo na akotro mo ntem kɔ no mo nsa ye wo no hwɛ no anom nsa. Ne ono mo nsa na ba me ma won di. 22 years still under his roof, feeding her, watching her go up and down, watching her dress, watching her sit in her car, but has the heart to live with her in the house, not giving her access to sexual intercourse. And if you dare attempt, then comes your question. The guy asked a series of questions. I want you to read the questions for me.
Make questions this is here. Now, what you mean?
Because Theo, when the man spoke to me, this is not already.
Yeah.
A man who went on retirement at 60 and went back again to ask the company to re-employ him to continue working. He went back again to work, and at 60, he said he went back to work again for 8 years. So when he was talking to me, he was 68. Wow. And I said, why do you go back to work? Your last born has graduated. He's gotten employment, he's working. So at this last age of your life, it's supposed to be in quotes, state of enjoyment. Why do you still wake up early in the morning and go to work? Because you live far. He says, yes, my son, if I could have continued having sexual intercourse till this time, I would see the value of marriage. But I've regretted marrying one. And I cursed my father, who forced me to be the only son in the family to have a wedding. These are the words of a grown-up man talking to me. And when he was speaking to me, there were more than 10 grown-up men. And I was sitting like a boy, listening to them in my hands full like the sofa. Where's it 22? Where's it 13? Where's it 10? And the women are still, you see, their pain is that they are still acting as wives. God saw it.
Neglecting those duties.
God saw it and said, it is better to live on top of the roof corner than to be in the same house with a witch like this.
Now, these are the questions, Branche and Ubisa. Or say, what is a husband supposed to do when his wife constantly refuses intimacy?
The first question is constantly.
Yes.
I want us to address them one after the other. Legitimate question. Or see, when your wife constantly
refuses intimacy.
Yes. Your wife can tell you, if you want to make love with me, I want to see you in this house at 7 o'clock. So as you're walking in town, if you have any appointment with anybody and you go beyond 7, take sexual intercourse off your head. But imagine if she's not the only wife, who creates the timetable?
You.
Clap for yourself.
You the man.
Clap for yourself. Speaker, you are so intelligent.
Thank you.
Those who are having multiple marriages, they run a timetable for sexual intercourse.
Exactly. And then and
there are others who are excited that other person will have unwanted activity, that they will have you
to themselves.
Even
though they shed on in some way.
The child. A man was telling me that it's so exciting to find there are times that all the 3 wives will sit and they all eat fruit in the evening together before they go to bed. And you see that they wish that night all of them will make love. But for the Muslim religion, he's against that. So we go to whoever tennis and they wish you well and they tell you perform well. You catch yourself who crazy my ninja. And yes, I have a travel who say there are times crap and any friend can say, Tom said, hey, ombre. You say, yes. Also, to show me he is 78 years. You are just 43. Look at your medical record. Your father is 90. Look at his medical record. If there's any scam that came to meet us on earth, it's one marriage. It's a scam. So he's asking us this legitimate question.
Yeah.
Constantly, what do you do? My brother, constantly is the word. I think it depends on the type of marriage you have gone into. If it's one man, one wife, then you'll be disgraced with bigamy or with infidelity. If your wife constantly denies you sexual intercourse, look for it elsewhere. Anyone that will give you sanity.
Bible tiao,
baby. Bible tiao. Bible tiao. There's no way in the Bible that etia. Now what about Mesrewo apart from Kremofua omodi awade anhyehyɛ a omodi ewo Quran mu ade akomre mu no Christopher awade ben ne wo ho nti a wo say
Lutterodt adwaman mo ewo awade mu
adwaman yentumi mbo adwaman awade mu da obi awade ni bia mbo adwaman
wo free wo yire chi
wo fi wo akiri
akofo ba foforo
boni bia ni hu ye ntro be bia say boni o
Zara scriptures in it.
Mami mienu me sofo pon My husband did so for 35 years. I've been a theologian for 35 years. Give me the proof. The first adulterous conversation we had in the Bible, you remember, was when the woman was caught in the act according to the scripture. You remember? Okay. They say this woman was caught in the act and was brought to Jesus. They brought the woman to Jesus because she was caught in the act of adultery. And Jesus said to her, go and sin no more. You remember that story? Okay. My question is, what was her sin? The man that committed adultery with a woman was not brought. But the people who caught her said they caught her in the act. That's the scripture. And was brought to Jesus. Because it was adultery. Is it the same? I remember that the Bible says that Jesus told the woman at the well that you have married 6 times. Even the current man with you is somebody's husband. Hear me. Adultery now more can any day. Do you know Esther in the Bible? Did Esther marry? Did God bless Esther as a wife after Hazazel's divorced Vashti? So did Esther marry the divorcee? And was God watching Esther marry the divorcee? Are we talking here? So we should stop those acts. If you are married to a woman, constantly deny your sexual intercourse, and you are afraid to call it a quit, look for where you can have it and have your peace of mind. Because there are places you have it and you don't have peace of mind. But make a decision to have it and have your peace of mind and pay for the consequences. That's my answer for the constant denial.
I see.
Don't call for a meeting. Because when you call for a meeting, she will disgrace you. Because, let me tell you, people have been called for meetings and they have addressed the issue. Say, who crucial do who come in? Mumbisa de say, me da mishenika na. Mumbisa de say, me da. Wa beto me da say, me di nika da. Mumbisa de say, wa ba me hu ama matia ne da na. Na yet me the mouth. Now raho.
Say kwa obefa so de be.
Yet me the mouth. Uye wi akata so.
Na nye exciting.
Yet me the mouth. Now you bisa say where we. Such a painful, insulting statement. Say, yet your mouth say what complaining. And when you finish, you bisa say where we. A bad is saying na only obi e yam pema gro. Na nipani eni wo nyina yam pema gro a obi wa bisa say are you done? So if you are constantly denied, you are asking what should you do? Look for where you will not be constantly denied so that you become sane. Because a man like you on radio, like me on radio, if you are denied of sexual intercourse when you are responsible enough as a husband, it makes you insane. Next question.
Is it true and is it possible to rape your own wife?
Yes, by the laws that has been enacted and carved to make men look very stupid in the eyes of the public.
Consent.
Yes. What does it mean to have revocation of consent by law? Reading Asher. Or see, in the act, the first one is that when a woman refuses you to have, consensual sexual intercourse, and you do, it's rape.
Yeah.
The Bible is against rape, which I've read. The laws of the lands are against rape, which we all know. But the other revocation is in the act. When consent is revoked, it can be possibly a rape. And the law says it's called a rape. The next thing is that a man cannot be raped, but only a woman can be raped. So if you ask me, is it possible to rape your wife? Yes.
It is possible.
Spousal rape is also in our law. And you can be jailed equally like any other form of rape. And the funny thing is that to prove, like Pate is going through up and down. You know Pate's case?
Yeah.
Pate's case, the next one is that the young lady who was saying that Pate has raped her, has forcibly had sexual intercourse with her. The story is that they made love together, and when they were done, they still continue making love in other years for 2 years. And she zeroed in one act. That he said, in that act, I didn't consent. I want to finish. I'll show you a case. The man has a child with they have 3 children. The woman took the man to court that the second child, she didn't consent to the act. Are you aware the man was jailed?
I see.
Yes. So tell the man, don't go for a rape case. Okay. You can rape your wife. So once she revoked the consent, no matter where you are, make sure that there's an evidence of pulling out. Make sure there's an evidence of pulling out. Stop! Bang! Because full stop.
Even at the point of penetration.
Not at the point
when consent is withdrawn.
You are saying at the point of penetration.
In
the act. In the act of coitus.
Oh, yeah, crown was in there.
You see, in the act of coitus. Suhum. Sawem. Suhum. Stop! Jina. If you sawem.
Apply your brakes.
Straight. But how possible is it for a man? A young man has lost his job, as I'm talking to you now, after 20 years of working with a company in Ghana. That a young lady said that they were having conjugal, act, and he told him, "Don't discharge me," and the guy discharged in her. This is not a girl she picked from the road. They have been going out for 7 years. The young man has lost his job. The young lady is pressing charges, and there's a medical proof with a spermatozoa or the assuming that he did it. Now he's useless walking down there. If the guy commits suicide today, he's committed a bad thing. But look, the girl look or car say, me prince on me that me come off gumu. Ghana and Ethiopia. Next question.
And to say, how do you handle this in situations of lack of consent in marriages?
Well, when there's no consent,
don't
push up, because if you push up, you can go to court. You can go to jail. When a woman calls you a rapist, listen, a woman can call you all names, but if a woman makes a warning, I'll go and say you've raped me, beg her, lie on the floor, because they can concoct a lie of a rape against you.
Oh yeah,
I've seen many. I say this everywhere. I have a case of a young boy that everybody sees that there's a lie, because the mother came back in Begbese and told the mother of the boy in Kebwa Kemano Bile Aya prison. Ona get in Bile Fail and Ogonogojana Mole Akarewo prison. The boy is not 21 years. The boy is supposed to go into juvenile court according to the report. According to the mother of the son, the Nibano, or see the age, the man or court, no, and any age. But test now, any prove say or bannis were ripping. And Yaneti, is there a part of an agent that Branto Muay? Mrs. Okrumwa. And the Babe Car said upon Edinada, Eddie Hankaji or Banasi. Is there a part of an agent? One of them.
Yes, as of one
of the biggest men of God in this country. We Gina Pensi so, a Gina radio so in the mammy said him never pallet dinada, or did I say any jelly in 10 years? 10 years. Later, a chronic can of crana ye no. As he come back again, be careful with your wife. Thinking that the fact that you married her, she cannot put you in trouble. Your wife can run out of your room and start shouting, "He's killing me all! He's killing me all!" Everybody will come and beat you. Not asking, because we see them as weaker vessels, but wicked vessels.
This
is not to say that women are wicked. Without them, we can't live. They are part of the black keys to join our white keys to make good melody.